What redditism pisses you off? I don't like the gradual shift in how people respond. They used to be more constructive or helpful, but now they have become more judgmental and/or karma farm joking. Example: I bought this old luxury car and I want to fix this expensive part on it. Does anyone recommend a good site to find parts? Old response: there are a few websites that sell aftermarket or refurbished parts. I recommended using this one or that one. New response: you shouldn't have bought it if you can't afford it. Did you not try a search before posting? How everyone thinks they are so smart. Taking the smallest bit of information about someone and extrapolating it to the most outrageous assumptions. It's so fucking pathetic how sad some people are about their own life that they make up a shitty life for strangers. What feels like an orgasm but isn't an orgasm? Waking up thinking you gotta go to work, but then realize you have the day off, and then going back to sleep. When you finally lay down after a long day and all the muscles in your back relax at once. When you're sick with a bad head cold, and your nose is completely blocked on both sides, and there's so much inflammation it feels hot within. Then, when the combination of meds and anatomical adjustments hit that sweet spot and one nostril spontaneously unblocks as you feel the pressure gradient change and cool air rushes in for the first time in hours. Drinking water when you're thirsty as fuck. Farting out your stomach ache. Finally peeing when you really need to go. The water in my ear finally coming out, nice and warm. If Trump is arrested, how do you think his supporters will react? People don't realize how anticlimactic it will be. Trump and others and making a big show saying the FBI is going to bust down his door at Mar-a-Lago and drag him away in handcuffs. That won't happen. The DA will contact his lawyers to let them know they have issued an arrest warrant and they will schedule a date for Trump to turn himself in. He goes to the police on that. He's fingerprinted, mugshot taken and processed. He'll then be arraigned and released on his own recognizance. All this will be worked out beforehand by his lawyers and the DA. He might fight extradition in Florida and possibly win with the right judge. But then he will be arrested whenever he goes back to NYC, which he has to at some time. Even once he's arraigned, it will take years for the case to go anywhere. Case in point: Ken Paxton has been awaiting trial for years. This is just home making noise for his constituents. So, what is your excuse for not calling your mother? I'm too busy unlearning the way she raised me. Edit. Thank you all for your support, but it's sad to see how true this is for many. Edit 2. I don't think I'm related to anyone here as my family can't speak English and doesn't know what Reddit is. She has dementia and has forgotten how to use the phone. Unless an aide is in the room when I call, the phone will just ring and drive her crazy. I visit her in person instead, even though sometimes she doesn't know who I am. Because she's probably with all those Xbox players. Caught her forging checks in my name. Edit. Thanks for all the love and support, and so upset to hear this has happened to so many others. She's sitting right next to me. Tell her I said hi. I've been increasingly busy, but now I feel bad, so BRB. What is the most common hygiene mistake that people make? Not regularly wiping off, sanitizing their earbuds, phone and/or keys. They aren't a body part, but I think it counts. Wash your ass. Seriously, have had to have this conversation with adults before. They honestly believe soap running down is enough. No. Do the flipper motion between the cheeks and wash your ass. Not changing their toothbrush more often. Remember the beginning of the pandemic, when the government had to remind people that they should be washing their hands with soap? Yeah, it turns out a disturbing number of people don't do that. I remember my aunt telling me, "Oh, the gov is telling everyone to shower with soap." And we were like, "Did you not though?" And she said, "No, I use lemon."